All right, everybody, and welcome to our December edition of the Personal Peace Procedure Free Community Tapping Circle. We will be working on disappointment today, which I think can be a really great emotional theme for the holidays, since sometimes we come into the holidays with hopes, plans, expectations, things that we want to have happen during the holidays, ways that we expect our family members to show up, and sometimes that doesn't happen. Maybe ways that we expect ourselves to show up. Oftentimes, there's really high and unrealistic expectations around the holidays that we can get so much done, that we can be so many places, that we can do so many things. So, the topic of disappointment, I think, is a really great one. I'm so glad that you guys voted on it for this month. So, it can be intense, this feeling of disappointment. It can be difficult to let go of. But thankfully, we know that tapping is a very quick and effective way to reduce the intensity of our emotions. So we are going to do that today. I would love for you to choose something specific that you feel disappointed about in this moment. So it might be a particular event that you've been to, or it could even be a future event that you are expecting yourself to feel disappointed by. It could be a situation, could be the state of the world. It could be other people's behavior, and it could even be yourself. So go ahead and just take a moment to look at your worksheet, decide on what event, what person, what situation, what moment in time measured in minutes you remember feeling disappointment. It can be recent, it can be past, it can be far, far in the past. Just remember that in this circle, we hold each other in unconditional positive regard, and we take personal responsibility for our mental health and well being. Remember that you can always change the words if they don't resonate with you. It needs to be true for EFT to be effective. So I'm just going to go ahead and start grounding myself. I'm going to actually use the peace points that I learned recently from Dawson about tapping on the back of your wrist. So I'm going to do that a little bit today. Just notice how that feels for you. Notice if it feels different from when you tap on the front of your wrist. It's just a new thing to try. It's always nice to keep things interesting as we're learning to regulate our bodies and regulate our emotions. If this isn't resonating for you, find your favorite spot. Sometimes it's under the eye, sometimes it's the collarbone, but find what feels good. You can also just hold, stimulating all of those meridians, all the ones that we activate through our finger points. And we're just going to ground a little bit first. So as you're tuning into this disappointment, you may already be feeling it in your body. You may already be feeling triggered, emotions rising. And before we even get started acknowledging and honoring every tiny bit of this disappointment, we can bring safety to our body, letting it know that we won't be reliving any memories, but we will be vividly re-exposing ourselves to them in the present moment, here, grounded, just remembering, not reliving. Nice, full, gentle breaths. We'll just take two more here. And let's get started on the side of the hand. You can repeat these words out loud, or you can say them internally to yourself, whatever feels best for you. Even though I feel disappointed, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm feeling disappointed because I didn't get what I wanted, I'm open to seeing this from a new perspective. And even though things didn't go the way I wanted them to, I choose to love, honor, and accept myself anyway. Good. Top of the head, all this disappointment. Eyebrow, I can feel it in my blank. And go ahead and just say where you feel it in your body. Side of the eye, there was something that I really wanted. Under the eye, and it didn't turn out the way I expected. Under the nose, and that's a real bummer. Under the mouth, and now I'm disappointed. Collarbone, and it makes perfect sense. We'll go to the thymus point, right here in the middle of your chest, just right at your heart center. Just tap there for a minute. I was really hopeful that things would turn out differently. Go under the arm. I feel really let down. And we'll go to the liver points. And I don't like this feeling. Top of the head. But I give myself permission to feel it. Eyebrow, as long as I need to. Side of the eye. No wonder I feel disappointed. Under the eye. Anyone else in my position would feel the same way. Under the nose. I can honor this disappointment. Under the mouth. I can sit with it and be open to it shifting. Collarbone. I can love and honor myself. Under the arm, even with this disappointment. Let's take a nice full, gentle breath. Just tune in to your body, wherever you were feeling that disappointment before. And just notice if letting it be there has changed anything. The sun may have gone up, the sun may have gone down. Either way, we're doing the work and we're not done. So just honoring, accepting what's happening in your body right now. Now we're going to focus on that specific event. So bringing yourself back to that moment in time when you felt that disappointment. See if you can bring yourself back into that room, into that outdoor space, wherever you were, so that you can see, hear, smell, taste, feel on the outside of your body everything you experienced in that moment, and feel the disappointment in your body. As you maybe think about whatever cognitions you were having at that time, whatever thoughts or beliefs you were feeling at that time. And we'll do a round on this specific event. So side of the hand, even though I'm really disappointed with, fill in that blank, myself, this person, this situation, I accept myself and my feelings about this. Even though this situation has really disappointed me, I expected more. Maybe I deserved better. And I can hold myself with love and compassion, even with this disappointment. Even though I feel all this disappointment, I'm open to feeling differently about this. And I allow the energy to move as it needs to. Top of the head, remembering what you saw in that moment, taking yourself back there. Eyebrow, remembering what you heard in that moment. Did someone say something? Did the news announce something? Side of the eye, remembering what you smelled or tasted, if those aspects are there. Under the eye, remembering what you were feeling on the outside of your body. Under the nose, and tuning into that somatic sensation. Where does that disappointment live in your body? Under the mouth. What were your thoughts in that moment or even afterward? What meaning did you give to this moment? What beliefs were validated, cemented in, or even formed by this moment? Collarbone. And you can repeat after me now. I can't believe this happened. Under the arm. It's a major disappointment. Liver points, and it may take a while to get over it. Top of the head, or it may be gone at the end of this hour. Eyebrow. Either way, I deeply and completely accept myself. Side of the eye, I wanted something and it didn't happen. Or I didn't want something and it did happen. Under the eye, my expectations weren't met. Under the nose, it was such a letdown. Under the mouth, of course I'm disappointed. I wanted things to go another way. Collarbone, I expected them to go differently, and it's hard to accept. Under the arm, I was counting on it, and it didn't happen. And we'll go to the thymus point here. Such a disappointment. Um, let yourself fire up those neural bundles right now. Feel it fully. We'll move straight into some 9 gamut. So tapping your triple warmer point in between your ring and pinky fingers on the back of your hand. Take a nice, full, gentle breath as you close your eyes, bringing yourself back into that space, feeling all the feels. Then open your eyes and look hard down to the left. Come back to center, look hard down to the right. And keeping your head steady, roll your eyes all the way up to the ceiling. Imagine that imaginary clock in front of you and slowly begin circling your eyes either direction, hitting every single number on that clock, reaching out to the furthest reaches of your peripheral vision, nice and slow, continuously tapping all this disappointment. All this disappointment. I'm so disappointed. You can do three in one direction. When you've completed that, coming back to 12 and then switching directions. All this disappointment in my body, in my blank. All this disappointment with this person, this situation, myself. So much disappointment. That's not how I wanted it to happen. If you've completed your eye circles, you can just move to the side of the hand. No rush for those of you that haven't. We'll all meet together here. You can do your hum, count, hum. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might be triggering that I just hummed a Christmas carol, but that's what we're here to do. We're here to trigger, and then we're here to soothe. Trigger and soothe, trigger and soothe. All right. For those of you still rolling, you can keep rolling. Take your time. We'll move straight to the side of the hand. We'll just say, even though this was disappointing, I can hold myself in love and compassion just as I am. Take a break, shake it out, move your body, whatever feels good. Grab a drink, hydrate your meridians. See what's changed. Check in. And this is a very interactive group, so please feel free to share what is going on with your SUD levels. What is going on with your perspective on this situation? And I will take the time to use your exact words in a round. Oh, Richard, that was quick. 731. Snap. Good to go. Thank you, Richard. I want you to really notice what beliefs you formed about yourself, about those people, about life in general, about the universe as a result of this disappointment, because we will do a round on that, on the meaning that we make of these things that come up. Nice, Vola, 8 to 5. Very good. 8 to 4. Beautiful, Ina. Welcome, Ina. Mare, 7 to 6. Nothing I try works or sticks. Nice belief. Nothing I try works or sticks. Change to anger. It does that, right, Roma? Good, good, good. I didn't do anything wrong. Good. So we're shifting. This disappointment had nothing to do with me. It's a tabletop issue. No one cares about me. My needs don't matter. Yep. Good. So we're getting one leg today. And who knows, maybe even more. Maybe that generalization effect will work out. Okay, it's disappointed in someone, now more disappointed in myself. Keep that there, Maddie. We'll definitely keep working on that. No one cares about me. Okay, I made a wrong choice. Okay, so there could be some nice reflection here that can lead to an action step that may prevent that disappointment from happening in the future. I'll make a different choice next time. Disappointment in not honoring myself in the past has led me to be able to help others before they go as low as I go. There's still fear that I may not see it still and repeat the past. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a very natural part of healing, right? Not honoring ourselves in the past, not knowing any better in the past. But now we're learning and now we're helping others. I'm not enough. It's another belief. Absolutely. This can be an opportunity to trust in the universe, and then I can use my intuition to recreate something new. Very good, which I did. Good. So surrendering a little more every time. Felt rejected. Okay, good, Pierre. I'm glad it went down. He was very disrespectful. Yeah. And feeling sadness, Judy. Yeah, these emotions are shifting. Disappointment can definitely have anger behind it, resentment, sadness, hopelessness, all of those things. Okay. I labeled their fear as their disapproval, which felt disappointing to me. I can't please them, but I realized their fears are their fears and not my responsibility. I am not a disappointment. Good. Good. And Kelly's feeling I'm a bad person. I'm disappointed in me. I should never have opened my mouth and told the truth. Okay, let's keep holding on to those beliefs. And we are going to tap on the beliefs and the meaning that we give to this situation and to other situations where things don't go the way that we want. I can't succeed as hard as I try, so why try? Okay. Thank you guys so much for sharing your beautiful vulnerability. Felt unheard and discounted, but I also felt like I was wrong. I let them make me wrong. I'm not wrong. Good, Ina. Now more able to feel calm, let myself be patient, not expect their outcome, diplomatically keep moving my truth forward. I love that. Beautiful. Okay, so let's tap on the beliefs and just see where we go from this. Okay. Side of the hand. Even though I may have made up stories about this disappointment, I embrace myself with care and compassion. Even though I gave this disappointment big meaning, I know that I'm the only one that gets to decide what I believe. Even though I formed some beliefs about this disappointment, they're only beliefs, and I'm in charge here. Top of the head. Maybe it feels like I'm not worthy. Eyebrow. Nothing ever works out for me. Side of the eye. I'm not lovable. Under the eye. Life is against me. Under the nose. I'm not good enough to have what I want. Under the mouth. My needs don't matter. Collarbone. No one cares about me. Under the arm. I made a wrong choice. Top of the head. I'm a bad person. Eyebrow. I can't succeed, so why even try? Side of the eye. The world has gone to hell in a handbasket. Under the eye. No one can be trusted. Under the nose. And I'm open to questioning whether these stories are true. Under the mouth. And I'm open to trusting the wisdom of my body to reveal the truth. Collarbone. Yes, I'm disappointed that this happened. Under the arm, but doesn't mean what I think it means. Top of the head. I'm open to taking my power back from these assumptions. Eyebrow, and I'm open to rewriting this story for me. Side of the eye. I'm open to taking action to feel better about this. Under the eye. What can I do to bring more acceptance to this situation? Under the nose. How would I rather feel about this? Under the mouth. How can I move forward from this with wisdom and resilience? Collarbone. It's not what happens to me that matters. It's how I choose to respond that matters. Under the arm. I choose to overcome this disappointment. Top of the head, and set myself free from expectations. Eyebrow, and attachment to outcomes. Side of the eye. I'm open to being curious about my expectations. Under the eye. Were they realistic? Under the nose. Was I too attached to the outcome? Under the mouth. Am I resisting reality with this disappointment? Collarbone. Is there a way for me to release this resistance and move into acceptance? Under the arm. How can I feel peace in spite of what's happened? Good. We're going to keep rolling with this just a little bit. Top of the head. Sometimes not getting what I want is the best thing that could happen. If it doesn't resonate, you don't have to say it. Find something that does. Eyebrow. Maybe there's something much better in store for me. Side of the eye. What if things are actually working out for my highest good? I'm intuiting that I'm moving a little bit too quickly into the positive reframes. So I'm going to take a step back. We're just going to keep tapping underneath the nose, taking full, gentle breaths and just tuning in to where you're feeling this right now. Is it triggering to be forced into a positive reframe before you're ready? Just honoring that. Collarbone. Nobody's forcing you, by the way. You move at your own pace. But I'm going to slow down on the positive reframes until we have some more come in. Under the arm. But I really liked Katie's. I am not a disappointment. Side of the hand. And even though I may still be feeling disappointment, I'm going to go back to Richard's. What if this is an opportunity to trust in the universe? What if this is an opportunity to use my intuition to recreate something new? And I'm open to that possibility. Nice, full, gentle breath. Tuning into your body wherever you're at. I am open to that. Good. Good. All right. So let's check in. Was that a bit of an early reframe? How are you guys doing? Where are your SUD levels? Anyone having any other shifts? Anyone stuck in the anger and sadness? Anyone stuck in the beliefs? We can take more time there. Oh, good. Good. This round really helped. It was good for you, Ina, to Good. Maddie was feeling disappointed in herself and rejected. Oh, good. Rome is at a 0. Beautiful. Feeling much more neutral. Awesome. Shauna's going down from an 8 to a 3. Lovely. Okay, good. So we are shifting. Anybody's beliefs change. I know core beliefs, they're up there with that tabletop. So knocking down one leg may not knock down that whole core belief, but anyone feeling like maybe I'm not such a bad person. Maybe people do care about me, and I just formed that belief from this and many other events. But were you able to think of one person that does care about you? Maybe open to that, feeling like it's shifting but can't quite shake it. Yeah. Mude, this might be attached to some other events that feel very similar too. We might need to find one that has a higher sud in order to help shake that for sure. A little more open to trusting the universe, Sally says. Good. More of a focus that what feels negative may be a positive in the long term or at a deeper level. Good. Got a perspective shift. Kind of take that zoom out, bird's eye view. Good, Stacey. I'm glad it did help shift perspective. That's awesome. Thanks for updating us on that. Oh, good, Patricia. Very nice. Sometimes those awakening experiences can shatter beliefs in a really efficient way. I was too attached to outcomes. That gave me a lot more acceptance. Okay, wonderful. Feeling more energy in the solar plexus and feeling a bit more empowered, more relaxed approach and blaming someone else for my life, my decisions. Very good. Good. So taking that radical responsibility. Okay. Well, then I will just continue on with some of these reframes. Oh, Roma, that's beautiful. Wasn't mine to carry. It wasn't about me. This was other people's. So let's continue on with a little bit about this. Even though this was disappointing, I'm open to the possibility that life loves me and I'm deserving of good things. Even though there may still be some disappointment there, I'm trusting my body to process and release it. Even though there may be other events that were disappointing, that are making this sud pretty sticky. I'm open to clearing it all the way back through my past and all similar events of disappointment. Top of the head, all the way back to its roots and origins. Eyebrow, clearing it on a cellular level. Side of the eye, trusting that I can make something great out of this. Under the eye. Just take a moment to resource yourself here. Think of a time where you were disappointed and you did make something great out of it. It actually ended up being a boon for you. Didn't turn out the way that you wanted. But in hindsight, it turned out better than you could have expected. Just letting yourself feel that empowerment right now. That gentle reminder that our beliefs aren't always right. Under the nose, trusting that I can release attachment to outcomes. Under the mouth, trusting that I can release expectations and become more equanimous. Collarbone, I'm choosing to roll with the punches. under the arm, choosing to be unflappable, even when my expectations aren't met. Side of the hand. And even though I don't always have control over outcomes, I choose to allow myself to feel good right here, right now, even with this disappointment. Nice, full, gentle breath. Stretch it out. If you're still feeling that disappointment in your body, could do a little somatic experiencing. You just place your hand on wherever that sensation is, and you just allow it to be. Just talk to that part and say, I know you're feeling disappointment right now. And that's okay. You don't have to change anything. I got you. And I'm going to open myself up just 1% to feeling something good in my body at the same time that I feel this disappointment. So just introducing a little bit of energetic flexibility here. My body can hold two truths at once. I can be disappointed in myself and I can love myself at the same time. Good. I am still flappable, but better able to calm my flipping down. I love it. That was a goal that I set for myself a couple of years ago. I want to be unflappable. I'm still flappable, but it takes a lot more to flap me than it used to. So thank you, EFT. All right, guys, let me know how you're doing. It's kind of a quick tapping circle, but I definitely can throw some more rounds in there. If anybody's still feeling stuff, can do some sneaking away, reframing with any shifts. Nina's good. Good, good, good. I see some tears here, so let's just keep honoring that. Allow the tears to roll. It's just energy that wants to move. That's all it is. And all we have to do is sit with it. David Hawkins likes to say it takes 10 minutes for us to feel our emotions and for them to move through our body. But if we deny ourselves that, if we gaslight ourselves, if we say you shouldn't be feeling that, that's when it becomes an energetic blockage. So when you can just say, I am sad, and sit with that for 10 minutes, sometimes it's way less than that, and the emotion moves. Make note of any new events that came up for you. There's a space at the bottom of your worksheet that we can continue to work on in this circle, or you can continue to work on with your swap partner or practitioner. Much better, Stephanie. Good, good, good. A very deep pattern in my life that has plagued my life all these years in me. Yes, EFT can do that. Peeling that onion. As we clear one event, all the other stuff kind of comes up. So we're going to do some sneaking away. For those of you that are still having high suds, and then we will also throw in some of these reframes. Good. Moving from disappointment to sadness, but better. Good, Yoon. So just honor that sadness right now. And I'm going to roll it into this round too. I love that, Patricia. Thank you for sharing. The EFT is the reason of my awakening. It can do that. It's beautiful. Okay. So even though I may still be feeling some sadness, I may still feel it in my body. I give my body permission to relax anyway. And even though I'm not done here, there will always be more work to do. I give myself permission to let this be enough for today. Even though it brought up all kinds of new stuff, I know I have time to work on that. And I have all the tools and resources I need to do so. Top of the head, I allow myself to feel calm. Eyebrow, I can let myself be patient with the process. Side of the eye, and I can keep moving my truth forward. Under the eye, that wasn't mine to carry. That had nothing to do with me. Under the nose, and I can take a more relaxed approach in this. Under the mouth, I don't have to blame others for my life or my decisions. Collarbone, and I can have compassion for myself with the decisions I've made. Under the arm, I'm open to feeling more empowered and being less attached to outcomes. We'll go to the thymus gland. I can turn these negatives into positives because I'm just that powerful. Top of the head, I'm a little more open to trusting the universe. Eyebrow, I'm feeling much more neutral. Side of the eye, I'm open to a new perspective on this. Under the eye, their fears are their fears and not my responsibility. Under the nose, I am not a disappointment. Under the mouth, I'm open to surrendering more to the universe. Collarbone, trusting that everything works together for my highest good. Under the arm, and I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And bring your hands into a havening position, giving yourself some love for showing up. And we're going to say, just as I am. 3 times. 2 more times. Just as I am. 1 more time. Just as I am. Good. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining. I am going to stop recording now, and we will see you again in January. Happy holidays.